Syströming. Syströming. You know that fermented fish that everyone is puking off when they just smell it.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfside channel. Today with the topic Beast Mastery balance changes and skill changes. So this stream summary is all about that and also about some interesting features that will come in the future. So let's first see what Henrik has to talk about all that. Then I will go through the random questions and answers list.
So Krampus is coming in and, you know, hopefully things will go smooth the rest of this week testing. And that means we are aiming to have a Christmas patch early next week. Yeah, we're testing the weather system now as well, and hopefully it works as intended. After we deliver TC Epic Games and have everything under control, we want to open up some community conversations, possible polls, where we want to get input on specific areas that we want to pick in an order. For instance, what magic is coming next, what melee focus is coming next. That may be everything from adrenaline system special moves to fatality moves. So yeah, we will be interested in hearing feedback from you, what area of focus in those categories that will help us prioritize in a exciting order. Yeah, we will try to present something or open up the discussion just to, again, try to pinpoint what the majority want to see first in the game. So yeah, we're trying to look over how the skills are being used right now. For instance, veterinary is hardly used, invested in that skill, I mean primary points. So we actually moved the veterinary to become a secondary, and we are playing around a little bit now with the cost for the Beastmaster removes special abilities per every single species in the game. Cool system that not only gives Beastmasters, you know, the full gameplay, but also all the AI in the game will be able to use these abilities passively or, you know, on its own. So every single encounter will also be a little bit different when that patch hits. And we know the struggle when it comes to primary points. Obviously, we try to keep that in mind, that you to really enjoy Beast Mastery and can experiment and not be too locked in terms of having to retrain a lot of primaries. We understand that that wouldn't be pleasant. We want to make it fun, exciting, and, you know, give that exploration. And also, we know that there's always a natural preference when it comes to these pets are the best. This is the combo, whatever that may be. There's always a natural balance that can't just, we can't possibly make every single pet in the world be perfectly balanced. It's not, and that's not really our focus either. But with that said, there are many strange, really cool abilities that, what the hell is going on here? And then you may find reason to use that and you know, a power to use that, but it can also be a very narrow use of them. And if that costs additional primary points, we will never see. It's more fun and exciting that people see it and things happens and there's a variation and rare tactics to be used at times. And allowing that, we believe, is better for the player base. So yeah, we are fiddling around with those numbers as we speak. How Beastmaster differ from Mortal 1 Beastmaster? Hodo, it will differ completely. There's nothing in common. So this time around, we added a whole new system to it. Every creature, or almost every creature, have a new ability. And as long as you learn Beastmaster, you will tap into a few new abilities for every species in the game. When you have mastered additional skills that master those specific species, you will unlock additional abilities. So right now we use up to 4 abilities per creature type, and they're quite cool. So you have completely new tactics to use your pets, and some of them are really crazy and cool. Everything from special commands that makes a specific attack to a buff that affects your pet in a specific way, stuff like that. And like I said before, it's not only for players to use them, it's also the AI in general. So when you fight creatures out in the world along with that patch, they will also use these abilities. So they will surprise you quite a bit, I would say. And there's some really cool ones that I don't want to spoil, because I think you will be quite surprised when you see them and get to experience them yourself. So there's also a new function along with all pets, which means they get a focus bar. So not only the hit points, they will also have a focus bar, and all mounts also have the stamina bar, as you know. And the focus bar is also a bar that allows you to use these abilities. And the pet also becomes more effective the higher this bar is. The lower it is, the more passive and confused the creature is. So there's a whole new spectrum of playability and player skills to explore when it comes to all creatures. So again, if it has the focus bar filled, you'll be able to perform up to 4 abilities on your horse. And we decided that we got the feedback from traveling the world. It's a huge world. We want to spice it up a little bit, make it a little bit more fun, and also boost it a little bit. So now you don't even need to invest skills in Beast Mastery. If you own a horse, you will be able to do these classic, that, yeah, So a little bit more efficient and fun to travel the world on mounts. Another thing which is pretty cool, the classic thing when both people meet, jump off, and you go past each other's to kill each other's horses. Maybe that's not the common thing if you use this ability, which is take cover horse, run around, circle us. So it runs away and you can face the enemy instead, and hopefully your mounts will not be the main target for your enemy. We actually plan to add mount jumping as a natural command, like space. It's not an ability. It's just that we haven't taken that step due to some specific complexity again. We do want to bring that back eventually, so you can actually jump over small collision stuff, fences, or whatever that may be. But that will be a normal jump, just like a player jump.
Okay, now let's go to the random questions and answers list. Fatality moves will come. The streams will be Wednesdays instead of Thursdays. So fucking up my schedule as well, Henrik. Thanks. Subscription will start with the Epic game release. Content updates will come for the whole continent, more points of interest, and the loot tables will get buffed a little bit. Knockdown will come and bring more balance to mounted combat. More armors and bags will come for the pets. Relics will come to the game where people can fight over. For example, there was a relic in Mortal 1 where you had where your pet gain 1 level every minute and stuff like that. Balance will come to the necro pets so that if you invest more you get a better pet. And gambling mechanics will come like blackjack, poker and stuff like that, and you can also make your own gambling house. For example, you can play stuff in your house. Maybe a countdown will come that before you can mount up again after you get knocked down until they have fixed or made the knockdown animation. This is a quick fix and will be replaced later on with the knockdown animation. Lyciators will come and Molvas will come. Lyciators, the big lizards and stuff like that. Molvas, the big, tanks. Haven will be free to play. They are working on the new player experience on the first steps of Merland. More continents will come. Guild emblems and the die system will also come. Fire arrows will come with the territorial control sieging patch. Trinket drop chance will get adjustments. He didn't say in which direction exactly. Some effects to each spellbook. He said more like a cosmetic thing, not a direct gameplay thing, because otherwise it would be a requirement to play these classes. For the continent Sarduka, we have no release date yet. With a wagon system, there will be maybe a public transportation system, but he guesses it will be player driven and not NPC driven, like the card system in Skyrim but with players. Sieging will be expensive and random nonsense house sieging will not happen. Siege weapon damage and stuff like that will be balanced. Rearrange houses will maybe come, that you can completely deconstruct and construct it again. There will never ever be a siege timer or a siege window like a magical number. Other games have a countdown for now sieging is allowed and stuff like that. That will never come to Mortal, Henrik said. If the territorial system will not work how it plays in theory, then they will change it again. Henrik is playing undercover with some friends sometimes. Lycia is the continent that will also come. This will have an exotic feel to it and like the movie Avatar. Nordfeld is a snowy ice area for Oghmium. Blaines to be specific, I guess. Then Harabalta, that is full of ashes and darkness. I also made a video about the Dark Gate and the Harabalta area. Link is in the description. Then there will also be an island and an underwater continent. Sarduka will have the highest standards of the next gen desert in video games and stuff like that. I'm hyped already. The Ruffleback event, the Krampus event, also link is in the description. There will be very rare stuff in there and will only be held in Tindrum, Farbonum or Miduli, and currently this year it will be in Tindrum. The Christmas patch with the Krampus event will come very very soon. Dragons will come, but Henrik don't want to say when. Some stats will be buffed for the Carlards and the Oghmiums. He didn't specify what. And there will always be an unbalance in systems, in races and stuff like that. They really try their best to balance it out the best that they can, and they already achieved a lot since Mortal 1. But let's see how it plays out in the future. So please leave your opinion. What do you think about all the new stuff and the Beast Mastery changes, of course. So please, if you like, subscribe, would be awesome. So special thanks to all the supporters, of course. Carmel, Professor Lukario, Anonymous, Love Gaming, Rhonus, Paarthurnax, Cologne, Bulldog, you and all the others, of course. And always remember to Beastmaster hard, I mean, the party hard, and see you all next time. Goodbye.